same show over and over again and not have it fucking record. It's not great. Alright, we'll just go for it. Welcome back to the techno-communism conversation. I'm going to redo a show that I just did. Hopefully it will work this time. And really kind of getting a little annoyed with my network situation and with Facebook, which doesn't really do a very good job of much of anything, but nor in this context informing me of if my stream is working properly. So this is a conversation about similar to a human AI collaboration tool of a kind that I've described many times in this podcast series, but this is a little bit of a different approach to that, and it's called the Lifelink program. The Lifelink, a human AI collaboration for Nigerian artificial general intelligence capability. This proposal outlines a revolutionary initiative, the Lifelink project, designed to propel Nigeria to the forefront of advanced computing development. It proposes a nationwide or a larger scale network where citizens are collaborating with AI agents, AI digital assistants of a specialized kind, accessible through various computing devices, most particularly PC computers with GPUs, but basically any device can in some way participate in this process. And in doing so, forming a collective intelligence in many ways surpassing human limitations and serving as a labor force multiplier in certain contexts. So this Lifelink network stands as a novel approach to human AI collaboration, which will serve to empower Lagosians, as we will discuss momentarily, but perhaps all Nigerians, to contribute to a powerful central AI, accelerating scientific breakthroughs and propelling Nigeria to global AI leadership. The race for artificial general intelligence is intensifying quite a bit in recent years, with nations vying for dominance in this important arena. Nigeria, a nation itself brimming with talent and potential, can emerge as a front-runner through this Lifelink project. This project establishes a nationwide network of specialized human advanced computing collaboration, harnessing a new kind of collective ingenuity with its citizens to unlock a new era of human hybrid superintelligence. This Lifelink project is not just about merging human minds with machines, but rather undertaking practical projects of the kind that I will describe momentarily. The core of this project, however, lies in a groundbreaking approach. We could have something like a National Nexus, wherein many hundreds of thousands or even millions of Nigerians will be equipped with a specialized, modified AI assistant. We could think of this almost as a digital doppelganger, but focusing on work output to allow workers to assist minimally. And this would be accessible through various computing devices, but again, it would initially be built for PC computers and optimized for PC computers with GPUs. The specific device could also depend on individual circumstances. As I mentioned, other people with other kinds of devices, other laptops or desktops, or smartphones, or even just an email, might be able to contribute palpably to undertakings. And people with just an email might be able to serve in functions, making some phone call on behalf of the entity from time to time, or doing some other work. If you've seen a television program called Mrs. Davis, there's an artificial superintelligence which gains a great influence over human affairs in various nations, and this AI will sometimes make a telephone call to individual users and ask them to do something that it cannot do, move a box a few hundred yards or something. um, and inspired by open source models already existing today, like Mistral, the Lifelink network would function effectively as a cognitive amplifier and a workforce multiplier, augmenting human problem-solving capabilities and offering access to advanced computing functionalities, even for users with limited technical expertise. Again, this is something that could effectively be like a click-through process for the user. The user does not have to be a PC power user to participate at a high level. And this, they can answer an email with some kind of basically yes or no questions, and so it should be something that a person can devote a few minutes of time to here and there, but nevertheless, on the whole, contribute immensely to projects. In fact, I would say that even a few 100,000 users might be able to undertake projects that would be described as grand human challenge solutions in ways that other entities could not. The collaborative Crucible, this dynamic online platform, fosters real-time collaboration and knowledge sharing across the National Nexus. Imagine a vibrant innovation forge where anyone, students, researchers, entrepreneurs, everyday citizens, can connect, propose solutions, and tackle challenges across diverse domains, from agriculture and healthcare to infrastructure and creative industries. The platform will be designed with accessibility in mind, ensuring that users with limited technological expertise can participate. The National Mind, a central AI system, which we could refer to as the National Mind, serves as a central processing unit of the Lifelink project. It will continuously analyze and synthesize the collected outputs from the National Nexus, utilizing advanced machine learning techniques. The National Mind iteratively refines its capabilities, progressively evolving into a powerful advanced computing entity capable of assisting in complex decision-making processes and accelerating scientific discovery. Again, these elements, as described here, would be all be distributed, so it would not require the building of some special server, which might be what someone what is brought to mind when we would hear words like National Nexus or National Mind. The Lifelink Advantage, a paradigm shift for Nigerians. The Lifelink project will be essentially have the prospect of supercharging representative through advanced computing representation of users or citizens ultimately. By participating in the National Nexus, every Nigerian, regardless of location, background, or even access to advanced technology, can contribute to the development of key projects and to the National Mind itself, a powerful collective intelligence exceeding human limitations of today. This fosters inclusivity and ensures that the nation itself benefits from a full spectrum of its intellectual talent. Bridging the digital divide is an important undertaking. So by utilizing a variety of computing devices and exploring cloud-based access points, the Lifelink project aims to bridge the digital divide, and this inclusion fosters a sense of collective ownership and ensures that the benefits of AI reach all corners of Nigeria. Cultivating a culture of innovation. Active participation in the Lifelink project encourages Nigerians to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. This fosters a culture of innovation and equips individuals to thrive in an AI-driven future, even those without extensive technical backgrounds. I think that many people would tend to become power users well beyond that of today's programmers in a relatively short time just by making use of this. Projects of this kind make the case for a near-term prospect of natural language programming and the effective replacement of highly specialized programming skills in the development of computing software. Targeted solutions for local challenges. The framework allows Nigerians to address challenges specific to their communities. Farmers can collaborate on improving agricultural yields, while urban residents can brainstorm solutions for local infrastructure or waste management. This ensures the collective intelligence addresses issues most relevant to Nigerians' daily lives. Nigeria Global AI Powerhouse. The success of the Lifelink project would position Nigeria as a global powerhouse in advanced computing, and this would allow for the attracting of greater talent, infrastructure, and investment. Nigeria's commitment to cutting-edge advanced computing research and its focus on inclusivity will attract top global talent and foreign investment. This influx of expertise and resources will further accelerate Nigeria's AI development and economic growth. I think something like this could lead to a great empowerment of people in the global south, and even in spite of the forces that have robbed them, imperial forces that have robbed and continues to rob them. Building a thriving AI ecosystem. The robust advanced computing ecosystem will flourish, fostering the creation of new AI-powered businesses and creating high-value jobs for Nigerians. This will drive economic diversification and propel Nigeria towards a future powered by innovation. Leveraging AI for shared prosperity. The national mind can be utilized to optimize resource allocation, improve public service delivery, and identify opportunities for sustainable development. This ensures the benefits of computing prospects by fostering a collaborative relationship between humans and AI of a unique kind, not possible, unheard of only a few years ago, but increasingly with every passing month, as we move closer to artificially intelligent, artificially generally intelligent LLMs and other products, it would be a shame not to build things that could begin to undertake greater and greater projects in its wake. Nigeria itself can unlock this future brimming with innovation, shared prosperity, and far greater global influence, demonstrating to all the unwavering spirit of the Nigerian people and its innovative culture. And I'm going to take a break so I can see if this is actually recorded. But then I might do another show about one proposal for a project along these lines, or I might wait to do that another afternoon. But the reason that I thought of doing this with Nigeria, because I wrote similar proposals for other countries, or more open-ended proposals along these lines for any country, a policy. I had started a policy consulting firm, so the idea is that a country representative might pay me some thousands of dollars for my work to have this document among their documents as a potential project to pull the trigger on at a later time. The reason that I thought of Nigeria in this context was because one of the relatively few higher ranking officials that I've met in my life was a governor of the Abia state in Nigeria, and I interviewed him on my podcast some years ago on another podcast, and I'd like to touch base with him again and discuss the idea of perhaps a few programmers beginning to test this as a concept and develop the necessaries for building this essential client server with computers having the modified chatbot effectively on their machines, and see if we could, it demonstrates some skills beyond that of the users themselves. So want to work on this app, and I'm looking for people who want to work on it. It's not limited, of course, to government officials or to people in one country or another. Most of the people watching this show are not in Lagos, so let's talk about that.